Hey everybody, in this video we're going to graph g of x equal to 1/3 to the x power, and we're going to start off with x of 0. That's going to give g as 1. G of 0 is 1. Anything raised to the 0 power is 0. And then x of 1 would be 1/3. So I guess that would make 2 be 1/3 times 1/3, which is 1/9. 3 would be 1/27, and then 4 would be what? 1 divided by 81. Now I know this is 0.33, this is 0.111, this is 0.037. Let's look up this here. 1 divided by 81, 0.012. Yeah, 1, 2, or is it 1, 3? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Got it. All right. How about some negatives? Let's get some negative values. Negative 1. Well, that's 1/3 to the negative 1. The reciprocal of 1/3 is 3. Wait a minute. I think we'll have the reciprocal of 1/9, which is 9, and then to the negative 3 should be the reciprocal of 1/27, 27, and to the negative 4 will give us 81. Those are some awfully big values right here. And this is some awfully small values in here. These are tiny. Whereas these are huge. Well, we can take the other ones and graph them out, and it's important to get, let's see here, when x is 0, g of x is 1. When x is 1, we're at 1/3. That's about right here, isn't it? And then 1/9 is 1/3 of that, so that's about right here. 1/27 is basically nothing. Same thing with that. Negative 1 is 3. That's an important value. Negative 2 is 9. And this is 27, which shoots off into nothingness. So let's try to graph this here. So it's going to be something like this. Something like this, and this will just kind of curve kind of sharply, and just sticking together straight lines, and I think we get that. And this is g of x equal to 1/3 to the x, which is an awfully familiar looking function. And if you'll recall, we had this in a previous video. Here we go. Let's pull up just the graph of it. This was f of x equal to 3 to the x. And we can kind of see what these two are doing. They're mirrored. And they're mirrored about the line x equals 0. And that's an important thing to know with exponential functions like this. If I take 3 to the negative x, I get 1/3 to the x. If I take 1/3 to the negative x, I get 3 of x. They have that mirrored relationship. And if we pull up a graphing program like Desmos, we can probably see that better. So I'm going to do 3 to the x. Great. And then I'm going to do 1/3. Oops. That's 1/3 to the x. There we go. And we can see those, and we can see how steeply they shoot off. Turn that on. And if we zoom out, we can see that these two mirror lines of each other, and they just grow extremely steeply. Extremely steeply. All right, awesome. That's it for this example. See you next time.